All right. So I've been wanting to do this for a while. Make a little kind of demo bass tour, whatever. Um, and I know I could probably just go download the OBS thing, um, and record this officially, but it's just I just this computer is not going to handle it. It can barely run the game as it is. Um, and then on that note, I'm kind of worried that this computer might crap out on me. So I'm getting this recorded now. I just kind of jerry rigged my phone up, so it's propped up here. I know it's just the worst. I mean, it's 2021. What are you doing recording your screen with your phone? But we're just gonna make do with that. Um, but yeah, I'll be taking you through. It's not. I mean, we will do some bass toury kind of stuff like tour. Oh, and check out. On your left here you'll see the. But also it's more kind of a functionality showcase, show off how it's like. So this is grounded if you play it. If you don't play it, then this is gonna be an awkward video. Um, but so you're trying to gather resources and do things, and so a lot of the stuff I have is pretty streamlined, and just makes it easy to do so. So yeah, so I expect a relatively long video. Maybe I'll try to keep it under like 15 minutes or so. But yeah, I'll just kind of bob around to the bases, show off some of the resource gathering techniques, and yeah. And so as you can see here, we have, which this is I just worked on this, and then yeah, hopefully it'll be even in time, so you can see it at night. But yeah, this is by the sandbox. We don't know, and it's just a really good spot for weed stems. It's got a bunch of grass, so you come here to get that. Now, I was right in the middle of actually gathering some. Um, but yeah, so you gather it up there, kind of drop it off here, fill these up, and then when you're ready to ship it off, which I have to drop these here. Yeah, ready to ship off to whatever project site I'm working on next. Bounce towers, if you don't know, are really fucking useful. Bounce towers combined with the zip lines, and yeah. So off they go to the main base. Um, and then I had it originally. I will actually show that. Yeah, let's show that real quick. So I gotta be careful here because fucking a sand line spawns like right around here. Oh god, there he is. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, if he aggroes me and I don't get out of here in time, he'll just hit the building. And the way these bounce towers are built, they're pretty much all supported on one thing. So it's like if he just hits it and blows it up, this whole tower goes down. So it's part of the reason why I'm working on another tower over here. But anyway, actually on that same note, with the bees over here, which is why I moved originally this whole weed stem grass plant collection base was over here, and I just suffered through the bees and all that to get it built. There's a walkway, which is important. If you were thinking, well, I mean, I ended up deciding it's not really that important. But the original strategy is, I'm not gonna really show you, huh? But when you relocate something, so say you have a pallet. There's a little light here. Let's see if I can grab it. You chop down 24 grass planks, fill up a pallet, and then you'll move that pallet like this, and like I said, pretend the light that I'm holding is a pallet full of whatever, and then you take it up the tower with you, tower's a little broke too at the top. There we go. And then I'm just gonna set this somewhere. But yeah, so you'll take the pallet with you, drop it off here, and then just right, you know, load them onto the line, and send them off. But then you're stuck with the pallet here, and so that's where, you know, you kind of got to have a ramp that you can just walk to, because you can't, if you're holding something, like in the relocate, and you try to use your little floof thing to prevent yourself from dying from falling, it doesn't work. So you end up having to walk it down, which is slow because you also can't sprint while you're carrying things, and so that's annoying. And so with those two factors in mind, I ended up just kind of deciding that it's easier to, so if you pretend I was down there, I filled up my arms with, and that's where the smoothies came in too. Where you just take a load of 10, because the pallets only carry 21 weed stems or 24 grass planks anyway. So if you just take a load of 10, you bounce yourself all the way up to where you're going, drop it off, and then just fall right back down. And a little bit cleaner than I did. And then, you know, grab 10 more and then rinse and repeat. And then I think it ends up being a little bit more efficient that way. Alright. But yeah, while we're here, I'll kind of show this off. So clearly a lot of this was built before the update for the whatever it's called, where they added all of this stuff. I had, you can see it in here. Grab some soda while we're here. Basically, yeah, the bounce tower started here, and then you know, headed on up there. Oh shit! But then, yeah, they came out with this update, kind of put a soda can in my way, and I said, well, you know, they call it a soda can, not a soda can, so I'm still just gonna build a raid up around it, and now we have this. That's how the tower works now. It's getting kind of late. I don't know if I show this off real quick. So let's see, we got the black ants over here, and then the sand line, which I won't come back out here, but there's a line that comes right down into there, and that way you have access to all of this stuff, and, you know, if you're farming sand lions and black ants and stuff, or black ants rather, you come out here, and then where we have, you know, access right in here, you drop down in there and go do your black ant farming stuff. This tower I desperately need to remake as well because it is messed up. Like it's function, it works, but I mean barely. Yeah, get bounced off there, and then one more here. Oh, nice, made it through. But yeah, and this is just nice because also like when I'm doing the roly-poly farming, when you go, you can see where the cursor is. Can you see where the cursor? Yeah, kind of. You know, you get your first roly-poly there, and then the second one back behind there, and then the third one over in here, and then go over there and get the fourth one, and then you have a nice little bounce tower to get back out, so you're not running all the way back. Which is, of course, you know, the main purpose of these towers and zip lines. I gotta hop off here real quick because I don't want to get messed with by the sand line. But yeah, and then yeah, so this, you know, takes you back over there, but also just head back to the base. I'm gonna have to talk and stuff while we're doing this, huh? It's quite a ride. I think my next tower is gonna be somewhere Either I was thinking either in the haze because I do need to farm the what the farm the fungal growth stuff eventually, kind of get that into the rotation. But I was thinking there, or I am still working on this other piece, but I'll end up showing it. See the blue base over there, white base is home base, and then what the hell is that? Oh, is that the ant base? I don't know why I made it yellow. Oh, anyway. Yeah, so along the little zip line. By the way, if you know, then you know what I was about to say, and then if you don't, then oh well. Yeah, okay, so tree base. That could have been introducing that. If you look, yeah, I forgot we're like showing off the base. You guys have no idea. So, this was the first one. Not the very, very first. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to. How long are we at? 11 minutes already? Alright, never mind. I'm not gonna do a whole history on. Because I originally. You can even see it. I originally had a base over there, and then another one there, and those were like the very, very first ones, you know, very first started playing. But now this tree base has been worked on and revamped and renovated. That's where I'm kind of thinking of a couple times. It once had a bounce tower like that would like bounce up here, and it was just so chunky and unreliable and whatever. But and then this, which has always just been like kind of the back door. I've never. It's also chunky and unreliable. Yeah. But I don't know why I haven't. Oh, actually, I think it actually ends up supporting a lot of the base. I think, yeah, I think when I was first building it, it was like, this is what was supporting. But now they changed the supporting thing, so I could probably delete it. But either way, you know, whatever. I don't ever use it, but, alright, so, base. Things, you know, you need in a base, your little crafting table. Fun things to do is take your anvil or, you know, whatever it's called, put it right in the crafting table because, you know, you're not going to be, like your chances are your resources are here anyway. And then, yeah, your wallet chests. Everybody's got a little different kind of setup, but, yeah, I'm not going to go through each one and show you, but you get the idea. There's just resources in every single one. All organized, nice and neat. One thing I do recommend, I haven't seen a lot of people do, is you get a chest of these, because yeah, it's really annoying to have to go and like farm some, you know. Yeah, not that I watch grounded streams all day or nothing, but a couple videos I have seen where people were talking about the bases and stuff. Nobody's got a chest for dandelion floofs, tufts, whatever you want to call them. I don't think there's anything. Let me show off this little trophy wall, you know. Each one. What I like to do is play around with the lighting in the game. Kind of just adds fun elements. I wish when you put a lantern on display, it wouldn't deplete, although I do understand that it does. However, the firefly headlamp, when you put that on something, it turns on and never drains. So currently I just kind of have it showing off these, you know, the armor wall, I guess. But yeah, I'm sure, I mean, there's more fun ways to play around with the lighting there. As far as like, yeah, you know, like, because you can just have your wall sconce, you know, just as lighting in your base, and just be all basic and boring about it, or you can have some fun with it, and I can, yeah, so this is what I have to. There's another one. I got these guys, and they hold the lights. Fireflies, kind of yada yada. All right, and then the thing that, in case you're wondering what's going on here, I did make another little video about it, but if you take, I actually won't. Fuck man, it's already been 15 minutes. Yeah, alright, so I'm not gonna do it. But if you, alright, I guess I'm doing it. Bam. Oh. Bam. And then build the foundation, build the light, and then plop another foundation on top of it. It won't work if you try to build the, you know, yeah, wait a minute. Now you build the foundation, foundation, build it, and then plop the light, rainy it. Oh, the ones on the side. If it's on the side like this, it won't work if you build these ones off to the side, as if the light is like stretched out or something, because it'll say invalid location or object blocked or whatever it says. But yeah, so you do that, and then you can get cool little. So I have a little path, which, yeah, I know it's night. Maybe I should have done it during the day. Well, no, but I mean, you guys see where this is at, though, right? Like, it's the big old oak tree. We got bounce towers going up. A few different sides. Your pets, these are interesting. He was a pet. I got the little helmet on him and everything. Fed him, kept him happy for a couple of days. He got sad and quote unquote ran away. Same deal with this guy here, Rook, right? Quote unquote ran away. But because I brought him up here, there's no really way down. Now they're just actual like pets just doing their own thing. I don't have to feed them or nothing. So that's fun. I mean, there's nothing really to show off base-wise here. Just got the this is oh yeah, this is where. Did I ship any? Oh yeah, I did. At the beginning of the video when we ship materials off. Alright. And here's where they come. They'll stack up in a big pile here, which like I said, I just built that base over there, so I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to make this a little bit wider. But yeah, and then I'll take it from here and either just stash them here if I'm bored and don't feel like, continuing the project, because right now I'm about to show you the base over here, but wait till it's nighttime and all that. The lamp's turning on. But yeah, so we'll stash it there or just ship it off wherever. Real quick. Yeah, not everything's finished. But yeah, so this is, one bounce tower, take it out, go to the bee base, which you remember from the beginning, the sandbox and whatever. There is a little ant base here, red ant. Nothing too special, it's just kind of a structure sitting above the anthill that I can, what the hell, did you see that? The wolf spider? So the wolf spiders will, damn, he came down from like, I'm wondering if one of these days he's just gonna end up landing on the, they get stuck on the path and then will walk along the path until sometimes they bump into the bounce towers and just, go airborne, and it's kind of scary. I don't have to deal with that later. I've never seen him bounce up that high before. Right. Anyway, on to Christ. Alright, so this base, real quick before we get here. Oh, man. Alright, screw it. Well, ant base. You get ant eggs from the ant hills, right? Now, these ant eggs, you can take them to a crafting station, turn them into bombs, or you can let them hatch. And when they hatch, fucking ants pop out. No way. Yeah, crazy, right? So, and I mean, sometimes they're soldier ants, sometimes they're worker ants, doesn't matter. Now, what I don't know if it's the, because right now, like, you can, because the game's still, like, beta version or whatever, pre-release. Game preview debug, you can fix creature locations, teleport spawn creatures back to their approximate starting spawn location. Too many creatures spawned, or if they're under the terrain, or things like that. So like when the spiders get all up in my business, you know. But what I'm not sure. I mean, I'm like 90% sure that when you do it, any type of hatch ant. Basically, I brought ants out here, a bunch of ant eggs, and with the way the base is set up, this is blocked off here, and then they can't squeeze through here, but I can because engineering and stuff. But yeah, and so I had ants all crawling up around here. I mean, it wasn't like crawling with them, but it was cool. It was like a little ant base, right? And then they just disappeared. And then I tried it again, and they disappeared again. So I don't know if that's a bug, haha, or what. But now that I'm saying it out loud, hopefully it gets fixed one of these days. But yeah, so this is the project that I'm working on now. It's gonna take quite a while because of the crow feathers. I mean, I could have done a different roof style, but it's almost like it's just a luxury item because because this is gonna take forever. Like that's why it's gonna be so nice when it is done. A couple other cool little engineering feats. I should really build. Do I even have materials here for it? I brought a bunch of materials over here. I don't know if I got enough for. Make one of these real quick. Make a torch real quick. Alright. These are bright. I usually use the slime lanterns. These guys, because they last quite a while. They give pretty good light, and then also it's like you can just have one of them. The torch you can't bring in the water. So if I ever decide, I'm gonna go fuck around and do some water stuff, it's like I don't have to swap torches or nothing. I can just keep the one I got. But yeah, so this base, it's interesting. Like I should show off the outsides and stuff. Yeah, up here on the Padoga thing. Come down here. Alright. And then we have zip lines here, which this I can probably delete now that I definitely don't use this. But yeah, so incoming in, well, from the base, like I said, like when I just drop off the planks and the stems, and I'm feeling lazy and don't feel like it, I can pick them up from there and send them over here. And also one coming from the B base because that's where I used to use it, and then I don't know what this third one is. But either way, this is like the cargo bay. Drop off the stuff here and then use that to build up there. And then what's this here? Well, let's go find out. So along with Oh, actually, yeah. So another big reason. 25 minutes. Okay. Um, should anyone have made it this far in the video, you're about to be rewarded with a secret thing, um, which might not be here forever, because they might end up fixing it in, or maybe not fixing it, but changing it in some way. But however you want to look at it, yada yada. All right, so actually, yeah, we'll do that real quick. This takes you here, and where I have, you know, not really a base, but just like a floor and some lights. Um, oh, don't want to give it away yet. All right, so going first person. So if anyone knows you play the game, you maybe like you've seen like this. Maybe you didn't know, but yeah, you obviously can like it's just a rock on the side of the wall here. Um, I like how this thing is lighting up my head more than the wall that I'm trying to look at up there. Well, anyway, all right. Yeah. All right. But yeah. So, oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Nice little water entry. All right. But yeah. So you're like, oh, cool. Yeah. Whatever. You're on a rock. Well, the cool part about that rock is you didn't build it from, like I said, from the God damn it, pagoda, uh, from here out to the wall. It was actually from, oh man, I'm about to lose the nighttime stuff. It's about to be daylight. All right. So anyway, like I said earlier in the video too, blue base. So this is blue base, which we haven't done anything with yet. It is behind the construction tape line, so there might be. Oh Jesus, careful. Um, might be something, which is why I haven't really like messed with it too much. But it's got the walls and the zip line, so I can send materials over here and start building something whenever. But I'm thinking about it like, if they do anything to change it, like I should just not. Which is weird because like on one hand I want to build like a big old fucking base. That way, whatever they do change, I still have access to. I just hope they don't do something where it messes up the zip line and it's a pain in the ass to get back over here. But anyway, oh, see, this is where I should have the slime lantern. But yeah, so anyway, Blue Base was out here building, and I was like, oh, cool, I'm getting the base set up here. And we got this, which is just a nice little way back up. Alright, oh, yeah, a little bridge. But one day, I was messing around, and I put some lights in there now. There wasn't always lights here, obviously. But, yeah, so if you go through, what do you think would happen if you got water? Here, I'm just going to do it. And here we go. So this is where this little spot originated from. Because from up there, yeah, it's a nice little smoosh. And what's weird about it is, if you see in third person here, if you look at the reflection there, see how it's, so because I moved back, right here is technically water. Or maybe not technically, but at least visually, I have it set up to be like water. So you can see everything gets all droopy, hazy. But yeah, and then while making the space, you kind of just mess around and explore out a little bit, and see these cracks and stuff, and You know, as an explorer, you always get afraid of stuff like this because you're like, man, did I save? Like, if I fall down there and it's something. So, you know, fell down here once. And, interestingly enough, it's not that bad. So I went ahead and put some lights down here, just off chance you get caught back here again, because it is like a weird, and then like when it's nighttime, it's just why panic? So I came back here and built some lights, because you can fall down. You can see up there. There's multiple ways you can fall back here, and then yeah, here we are. All right, so we didn't cover ant base, but who cares? Oh, I'm gonna grab this feather. Yeah. And then, yeah, ant base, we got main base. I didn't really, show off main base, but, I mean, you get it. It's just a giant ring, ring around the tree, or 3 rings, I guess. There's the bottom ring with the lights, and then the middle ring, which is where all the base kind of stuff is. I've spent this long, I might as well just cover it. I don't even cover purple base. So I got a zip line out there. It seemed to be a base, and it's just for collecting berries and mosquitoes and all the other shit that's over there. Yeah. So what did I say I was going to cover here? There's stuff for drying stuff for cooking. And like I said, it's a giant ring around the tree. Just the middle level, and then up here, there's another little kind of ring around the top level, and that way you have some elevation, so you can use the zip lines to get wherever you need to go. Be that purple base or this one. It's the one I use the most, probably. Bounce up this side and head out that way. Every now and then I'll bounce up here and head over to purple base though. Grab some berries and stuff. Fighting spiders. Alright, oh yeah, so this is... Oh, I can end it on that. What's the best way out there? Oh, this way, huh? It's gonna show. Probably not. Shitty ass graphics. Oh, yeah, should be noted also. Yeah, check the difficulty. Single player hardest difficulty. That's what all of this is on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, kind of falling. Damn it, I hate it when it happens. I'll go to make a new save and then just instinctively delete the old ones, and then it's like, oh shit, I'm in combat. And this thing, on the hardest difficulty, you get one shot by damn near anything. Like that sneaky spider over there. But anyway. Alright. So, what is it? In-game name? Gaming alias, whatever you want to call it. Bam. Mist, base tour. And that looks like shit up close. It actually looks better when you're like flying by it on a zip line. That's weird. It's all blocky. Yep. And yeah, now it's documented somewhere. So if the game crashes or my computer catches on fire or whatever, at least I can look at it. All right. Peace.